channel. Today I am actually in the exact same food plot where I had 2 misses in one afternoon. So yeah, I checked my camera. I haven't checked this one camera, but I've got one near the plot. I haven't checked it in 2 weeks. And I've got one picture with like 8 does in it. So we need to do some doe management out here. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. So that's what the goal is today. Which honestly I'm not necessarily 100% just trying to kill a doe. I am trying to basically force myself to be patient and wait on a perfect shot before I even draw my bow. It's a little warmer than usual today, but these food plots are coming in good. We've got lots of doe traffic through here. Maybe a little buck traffic, but I really don't know. But yeah, we're gonna sit here and see what the evening holds. This has gone from a pretty pleasant day to a pretty interesting day really quick. I just got done filming my intro, and I was about to get my bow set up and ready to go, which I need to do really bad. But if you can't tell, I'm a little bit out of breath. That's because when I went to set up, get my bow ready to shoot, I realized, like, hey, my quiver is not in my bag. This morning after I got done hunting, I set it in my passenger seat. So I've never practiced without my release. I've never shot fingers with this bow. If I had, I may have just brushed it off, but never practicing that. I was like, well, I'm either gonna get all the way down and just leave, or run down the tree, run to my truck, run back, and just hope for the best. So that's what I did. I basically just like climbed down the tree like a dang squirrel, and then ran like a cheetah back to my truck. Grabbed my release, and then actually on my way out I saw a doe and a fawn, and I think they heard me climb down. They weren't spooked. They were just like, hey, let's not go there right now. So they were like cutting through, kind of circling the plot. But then I got to my truck, I ran back like a cheetah, then climbed up the tree like a mountain lion. So I got my release, I got everything. Now I'm set up and ready to go, and there's a plane flying over. I got plenty of daylight though, so who knows? Y'all stay tuned. That was a big coyote, holy crap. That's the first coyote I've ever seen while hunting. We've got a big problem with coyotes. I do not know if I hit him, but he just came in. I knew he was somewhere around 30 yards, so I just put my 20 and 30 on him and just snatched it. I don't care where I hit him. If I did, I just hope I hit him. Kinda sounded like I did, but I don't know, I didn't have time to do anything. Wow, that was pretty insane. I barely got the camera turned on, holy crap. I was literally just texting CADE, and I was waiting on the text to send. I looked at the back of the plot and I see something trotting. I'm like, that's not a deer. I was like, what is, oh my god, that's a big coyote. That's a freaking giant coyote. just had to like snatch my boat back. He heard me or saw me or something, and he just kind of slowed down, couldn't figure me out, and maybe I should have slowed down a little bit. I think I had more time, but I just sort of snatched my release back. I don't know. Holy crap. I'm just gonna knock another arrow and sit here. Man. We've been having serious problems with coyotes. I know our neighboring club had some trappers on their lease over this summer, trapping up coyotes, and they caught a few of them, but last turkey season, I noticed, like, we only have one video from turkey season because every time that I came out in the afternoon, we just had a bad turkey season, but every time I hunted turkeys in the afternoon, I would hear from like 20 minutes after dark until like, or 20 minutes before dark till 20 minutes after dark, there's coyotes howling all over the place. I don't think we had any less turkeys than usual. Not by much at least, but they were just lockjawed because of so many coyotes. Because you think about it, in the spring, that turkey's just sitting there saying, here I am, you know, constantly. But you never know. But what I'm saying is, like, they're just constantly yelling, like giving their exact location. And coyotes and bobcats and people and hens and everything, every predator in the woods likes to eat turkeys, including me. And they know that, so when there's an excess of predators, they just get lockjaw. I'm sure a few of them got whacked by coyotes, but I think the biggest issue was they were just hiding more and just keeping quiet. But God, I hope I killed that thing. That was a giant coyote. That thing was as big as a lot of deer on my lease. Not even kidding. He had a full, beautiful coat. That's only like the second coyote I've ever seen while hunting, but holy crap. It's only 4 o'clock, so I really hope I hit him. I don't care if I hit him in the gut. I don't care if I hit him in the back ham. I hope I hit him. But hopefully a doe or something will walk out so I can get some meat. Alright guys, so walking out now. I just grabbed my arrow, and I pretty much made up my mind that if it wasn't like pretty obvious, I wasn't gonna look too hard. And when I picked up my arrow, or when I went to my arrow, it didn't look like any blood was on it. So I pulled it out of the ground, I sniffed it, you know, and it just doesn't look like a hit. I think I just snatched the shot and hit behind him or too low or something. I honestly don't know how I missed him, but it looks like a miss. I walked down the trail that he went into a little ways and didn't find anything. Didn't see any blood, couldn't really see any tracks in the ground, so I just decided that since it was a coyote, I'm just gonna kind of let it be. If it was a doe, I'd probably take more time, look around a little bit more. But one thing I've noticed, if you're shooting like a faster bow, you know, and you make a bad shot on a deer, there might not be anything on the arrow when you get to it. Like the doe that I shot on public land, the arrow just had a little bit of sticky stuff on it and smelled bad, but you just looking at it, you wouldn't know that passed through a deer. But you'd think, so I'm assuming something similar would happen to a coyote, but you'd think it would at least smell bad if I did hit it. But either way, that was pretty freaking fun. That's the first time I've ever actually gotten a shot at a coyote. It's only like the second one or third one I've ever seen while hunting. So, I don't know. Tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully we won't see any coyotes, and if we do, hopefully we'll hit them. But tomorrow I'm hunting deer. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to 25 Feet High Outdoors. Today I am headed back in. I think I'm gonna go back in. This is like my last chance to hunt before gun season comes in. So I think I'm gonna head back into my the same exact area where I shot the buck last year, and I've already killed a doe. But I found like one heck of a deer trail away from there that I think is mostly just nighttime movement, maybe a few does, but I feel like a lot of deer use it. So I'm gonna put a camera up there. Hopefully it won't get stolen. I'm putting a $28 Walmart camera up, so not too worried about it, but hopefully this will be a good evening of deer hunting. So y'all stay tuned. So I wanted to kind of mention like my strategy for putting out that camera. Well, I guess it's not really a strategy, I just put out a camera, but so I was hunting in here the other day, and I noticed that there's this oak flat. It's a wide open oak flat right on the edge of some wide open oaks and some really thick stuff. And right between those wide open stuff and that really thick stuff, there was like an old logging road or something, and it was covered in tracks. I was like, well, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna hunt here, and I didn't see anything when I'm assuming because I was like 80 yards from the main road to get in here. So I was like, well, there's obviously deer using it. I think I saw a few buck tracks in there, couldn't really tell. So my thinking is, by putting a camera on that trail, I should get a better idea of what is using that trail and when and how they're using that trail. So like if I get a buck coming through there pretty regularly at like, I don't know, an hour after dark, then I could probably, hopefully, theoretically, I should know that deer is bedding close by. Like that's, but if I get one every now and then at like noon, or not noon, like midnight, yeah, I might need to adjust, go somewhere else. But I gotta gather up my stuff. I'm ready to get in the woods, get in a tree. So, like I said, I'm going back to the exact same area where I killed my doe not too long ago. So, y'all stay tuned. Hopefully it'll get interesting. Alright guys, so just got set up. I'm actually about 40 yards from where I've killed, 40 yards from the exact same tree where I've killed two different deer this year and last year. I'm about 8 yards from where the doe that I shot last weekend was. I should have given this spot a little bit more time, but it's whatever. I still got a good feeling. It rained. It's rained since then, and the temperature's changed a lot and all that, so it's been long enough. I think that when me and CADE came in here and found that doe, I don't think it really messed anything up. But where I'm set up right now, I'm set up very close to where all of those deer that I saw last time came out of. And I can also see a good bit of this oak flat around me as well. But if you can't tell, it's a little bit windier. The last time I came in here, it was like dead calm, real quiet, and today there's a good bit of wind blowing, which could mean the bucks are more likely to come in. I don't know. But we're just gonna chill for the rest of the day. It's gearing up to be a pretty nice evening. It's a pretty day, I know that. Temperature's perfect. If nothing else, we'll enjoy a sit in the woods. But one thing I wanted to talk about real quick. I don't know if this is gonna be posted, cause you know, I might not say anything, but I really want to kind of try to break the monotony of this. Like, I know I really enjoy filming hunts. I really enjoy hunting just as much as possible. But we've kind of sort of been posting the same videos over and over. So I thought, I've got this idea on a way that I can catch a specific fish different than a lot of people catch them. And I'm probably going to be testing my idea out tomorrow afternoon, which in the video timeline, I don't know when that'll be, but there's a good chance that I will have a fishing video up soon, as well as duck season just opened, so probably going to be doing a little duck hunting here in the near future. But as for right now, hopefully y'all will stay tuned for that, but as for right now, I'm going to sit here and relax, and I suggest you do the same. Hopefully we can get a giant, just moose looking Alabama public land buck on the ground today. Y'all stay tuned. Those does never came in. I'm assuming they were does. I couldn't really tell. I'm sure you can tell on the video, but it looked like a doe and a fawn. I don't know what their issue was, but they never came out into the oaks. They kept acting like they were a little spooky, kept looking back towards the corner of this stuff, and I heard a few squirrels going off there earlier, so I don't know. Might have been a fox or a bobcat or something, who knows. But I'm about to go ahead and climb down because I'm running out of camera light. So, but we've got some really cool podcasts up now. We've been posting a lot more, prepping to put out as much content as possible. So I'm pretty excited about that. Our merch and our podcast and everything are linked in the description. And yeah, always remember to live life 25 feet high and stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you later.